OMG, I am so excited.
There's only one Deontay Wilder.
Bomb Squad!
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Was it just the body punching? I was hitting with body punching. I heard him actually, he was crying in there. You're saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
So that you knew you had him by that time. Absolutely, I knew he was touching you, taking his punches.
Deontay Productions.
Making women gestures like, oh.
Let's go, champ.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another spontaneous edition, immediate reaction edition. What's going on? Breaking news, heavyweight division on fire. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. Fight signed, sealed, delivered. No Vegas, no Barclays Center, no T-Mobile, no Mandalay Bay. It's Los Angeles. It's the Staples Center. Mike, Ness, we're back. Hashtag TBV podcast, wherever hashtags are used. Don't forget the number to call in and give us your opinion on this breaking news. 1-425-569-5241. You can add Nesta Gibbs on Skype and be part of the conversation. I got a special treat. As I introduce my co-host, I will be on the back end, allowing him to play driver's seat while I connect us with the man that's been really giving us all this information. I got Michael Coppinger coming in and giving us this take. He's the one breaking this news. He's the one letting us know that Staples Center has won. So we'll get him on. But in the meantime, let me get on out. I know he ain't in the Rock, but he's from the Rock.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. I can't say it enough. I speak it, believe it.
Windows down, 2 attempts, handed bands over. Sicko hit, shot and miss, 2 to stand over.
Turn up.
Breadwinner, huh? Look who in the building. Let me check my Instagram. I might be at 1 million.
And I'm in.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
My mind better not flinch wrong. What's going on, TVB, baby? We back with another one. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. It is final. It's official. We got a venue, we got a date, and goddamn it, we got a fight. L.A., City of Angels, the Lakers, Hollywood, Tinseltown. What better place to have a fight of this magnitude? 2 heavyweights, better than L.A., Hollywood, where everything comes to life. I mean, you got the Gypsy King. We all know he's the lineal champion. We all know that he called Anthony Joshua a shit house after his fight, you know what I'm saying, on Saturday. And we know over here in America, we got a champion that goes by Deontay Wilder. One face, one name, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm looking forward to is the press conference. I'm loving the venue of the Staples Center because when I look at the Staples Center, I always think of like legacy. I'm always thinking Shaq.
Mike,
I'm always thinking Kobe, Magic.
Quick as I bring on Ring TVs, formerly from USA Today, now with Ring TV, Michael Coppinger live on the line with us, who's really broken this news of the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fight, as well as, you know, the venue. So, Mike, just walk us through it. How did we end up with a heavyweight fight back in LA? Because I think we've had some significant heavyweights fight in LA, right?
Well, Master, you know, first heavyweight title fight since 2003. It's supposed to be a big one because Lewis was scheduled to fight Kirk Johnson. And then, you know, as we all know, Vitaly came in on short notice and they put on a classic. You know, since then we've had Vitaly against Chris Arreola. That was a mismatch. And we had Vitaly also against Corey Sanders at Staples. Now we have a Wilder Fury, which is really the second biggest fight that could be made in the division. And I think it just comes down to they're trying to build Deontay's fan base out here. You know, he's been fighting in New York and Brooklyn a ton. He's fought in couple times. And this fight actually almost headed to Vegas. It was between Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, an MGM property, and Staples. And the deal got done today.
Now, obviously, it all boils down to money, but how is it that these fights don't end up in arenas similar to the way Anthony Joshua is doing it? I mean, Canelo, we've seen Canelo go to Texas and sell 40,000 tickets. Why wouldn't this make sense being in some sort of stadium that can house a lot more fight fans?
Personally, I don't think Deontay Wilder's at the point just yet where he's gonna, draw, some massive crowd. I mean, maybe if you put him in somewhere in Alabama, he could, draw a pretty sizable crowd, maybe like 25,000 or so. But I covered his fight in Alabama against Ariola actually, and I think they had about 12,000 there. I don't know if that he's risen to that level yet. Maybe this fight can get him over the hump, make us, open him up in the stadiums. And also, I don't know that Tyson Fury would want to fight Wilder in his backyard, in a commission like Alabama where you have to be worried about judging and that sort of thing. You have the California Commission here. Fury's actually conducting his training camp at Big Bear, a couple of hours away, so that'll be convenient for him too. He'll be acclimated to the time change well in advance. So I think it's a natural. And, with LeBron James here now, and LA is, the second biggest market in the U.S. after New York. It's a big sports city. You can get Hollywood behind it and make it an event. I think it makes a lot of sense.
So, Mike, what's your opinion on Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua coming out after the fight? I know you were in London for the AJ fight, so I'm sure you heard the post-fight and all the comments, but essentially they want Deontay to sign before knowing the outcome of his fight with Tyson Fury. And does that make any sense to you?
No, it really doesn't, because Deontay's got to be focused on a fight, right? Seems like a negotiating ploy to me, so they can go ahead with a Dillian White rematch in April, which is what I think is going to happen. Joshua has Wembley lined up for April 13th, and the first White fight was pretty competitive. That was a few years ago. White's improved since then, so has Joshua. It just seems to me when Eddie said that he's really not banking on trying to make this Wilder fight, unless he was just. I don't understand. You can't get a deal done when you have another big fight on the table.
So, can you confirm any of these other rumors? Is there a two-way rematch for this fight? Does Deontay have a rematch clause as well as Tyson? Because we're hearing rumors that Ben Davidson, the trainer of Tyson Fury, is saying that Fury also has a rematch clause.
Yeah, I had seen that. I can't confirm that. I don't know if that's the case. I do know for sure that Deontay has a rematch clause should he lose. That I know 100%. I'm not real sure on the other end. That would make it a two-fight deal essentially at that point. I'm not sure that's the case, but I should know soon on that one.
I know it's a narrative that Eddie Hearn is definitely pitching, saying that, that if Fury has a rematch, then they're tied up. But, Deontay has been saying vocally that he's going to go his own way, and his plan is to be 51-0. How much does this Fury fight do for Deontay's career in terms of profile raising and really being a pay-per-view star? Like, in your expert opinion, how many pay-per-views does he have to sell so that the next fight is also pay-per-view, without a doubt?
Oh, that's a good question. I think he has to hit, in the 250 ballpark to really cement himself as some sort of pay-per-view draw, right? Like, if you go back to, like, the late 2000s and, mid-2000s, you had guys like Juan Marquez and Marco Antonio Barrera and Eric Morales, and they would routinely do, in a 2, 3, 4 range, and be fighting on pay-per-view pretty regularly. Deontay's always had the charisma, right? And he's always had the style with the punching power. That's never been the issue. I think he just needed a foil, and I don't know if it's going to be an exciting fight. Fury definitely can try to stink him out for a while, but with their clash of bombastic personalities, it should really draw a lot of TV attention, and maybe it'll be a commercial pay-per-view success. And yeah, like you said, Deontay can really stamp himself and be like, I'm a pay-per-view guy now. It should raise his profile no matter what, as long as he wins and as long as the promotion is a lot of fun. They're doing a 3-city press tour, starts Monday in London, goes to New York on Tuesday, and then LA on Wednesday. So I think they're trying to follow the Mayweather-McGregor mold here to an extent. Both guys can, probably even better talkers than those guys. They're big guys, and, maybe they can get some sound bites that ESPN picks up. What do you think?
Now, we heard Frank Warren, while doing battle with Barry Hearns, say that there's another city in the runnings for the press tour. I spoke to Deontay, and he said he's hoping to have a final city be in Atlanta. Have you heard anything about Atlanta being at least in the runnings? And if, why not? Why did it fall out?
I have never heard Atlanta mentioned. Doesn't mean that's not the case, but I see why Deontay would want it. I know he has a home there. I know he was featured on what was it? On a reality show there, right?
Yeah. Well, he was featured on Wags in Atlanta. Wags Atlanta.
Wags, right. Wags Atlanta. So I don't foresee that happening, but I'm not discounting it. I just haven't heard it personally. But I think the cities they have right now make the most sense if they're just going to do 3.
All right. So, Mike, my last one, because I don't want to keep you. I know you only had 10 minutes. If Deontay does the 250 that you say he does or better, can you give us 3 other pay-per-view fights for Deontay? Because he's, again, according to him, he wants to get to 51-0, and, his path doesn't have to be a Joshua. So 3 other pay-per-view fights that you feel the public would accept, not named Anthony Joshua.
Oh, man, I don't think there's 3 out there, personally. I mean, at least not yet. We have a slew of pretty intriguing heavyweight prospects right now. We have F.A., Tony Yoka, Joe Joyce. They're all with Richard Schaefer. We have Philip Hergovich from Croatia. None of those guys are close to ready yet. Aside from Joshua, I don't think there is anybody that's a pay-per-view fight, unless Deontay absolutely blows us out of the water and is like north of 500.
So you're saying if he does 500, then he can fight anyone next on a pay-per-view? Like Brazil will be acceptable?
I mean, I don't see it right now, but, you never know, right? If everything goes just exactly according to plan, maybe he can make it so that that would even be a hard sell. If I went Brazil, maybe even if he becomes a pay-per-view star, maybe he does like 100 with Brazil. I don't know. He's going to need a foil, I think. I mean, there's very few guys that can just fight whoever and sell pay-per-views. Mike Tyson was one of those guys as a heavyweight. Even Lennox Lewis wasn't able to fight just anybody.
All right. Well, Mike, let everyone know your social media. Obviously, if they're not following.
Hey, real quick, can I ask him one question?
Oh, sure. Go ahead. I'm sorry. This is my co-host, Michael Gross.
How's it going, Mr. Coppinger?
Sure.
Do you know what the deciding factor was between Las Vegas and LA?
I mean, I just think at the end of the day, I'm sure they got a better deal. It always comes down to money. But I know they also wanted to put it into, a big metropolis like Los Angeles where they can try to draw some attention as, like I said, it's the second biggest media market in the U.S. It's a city now with 8 major sports teams. And I think they're trying to just make this like a Hollywood type event. I think that's what it comes down to. And also, Deontay has a home in downtown L.A. where the fight's going to be. So I think that's attractive to Deontay as well.
Thank you.
So, Mike, any social media you want to give out so people can follow you if they're not already doing so?
Yeah, thanks. If you can follow me on Twitter at Mike Coppinger, and you can read my stuff over at ringtv.com. And appreciate you having me on.
Thank you for making yourself available for us on such short notice, and continue to break big headlines like this, Mike. Keep it up.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank you. All right, there you have it, Michael Coppinger from Ring TV, the writer that broke this story. We're going to LA, folks. I'm happy. LA is definitely Nest friendly, so I'm not gonna be upset. We'll be able to light one up, light it up. I feel like fucking booking flights already. That's how excited I am. But at the same time, I don't want to, because I'm hoping that we're doing a Wilder versus Fury live show for this. That would be dope. and obviously now we got a location. You know it's going down with the TBV Appreciation Night. Let this be your announcement. Start putting your ducks in a row because you don't want to be a duck come December 1st and not show up. I'm just saying it's going down. You know there'll be awards for those real good callers. You know what I mean? There's been some memorable callers this year. Who's stuck out right now? Like when I say callers, what names come to your mind? First name came to your mind.
Just for the show, Troy.
Sure. Oh my God, that's so crazy. I thought Troy too.
Hey, just for the show, man.
The memorable callers. Troy was on my mind. That's insane, dude. I'm telling you, we syncing up without being in sync.
Legendary boxer.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll ever show. Legendary boxer has proven to be like an internet troll. I don't think he'll show. He's like Georgie Porgy. Georgie Porgy was a good caller. So
he was strong for like 6 months.
We want to give him an award, and he never showed like that. Some guys talk the way they talk because they know they never got to see any of the people.
Hey, what's the London guy's name that I was like, hey, I was like, pow. I was like, pow, pow. He was like, no, pow, pow back. That shit was funny as fuck. That shit was it was a while ago. I think it was Ralphie though. I think it was Ralphie. He's the caller that calls in a lot, right?
Ralphie is one of the UK callers that calls in a lot, yes. But let's open up these phone lines to see how the streets feel about going to Los Angeles.
Whoa. Before we do any of that shit, man, we just had an interview with Michael Coppinger. We coming live at fucking almost 9:30. Smash that
guy that broke the news to let us all know to pack our bags. The guy that's allowing us to get to LA early and get a good fare prices because he broke the news that isn't even official yet, right? Like, I mean, that guy.
So if you like what you're hearing, please smash that thumbs up button.
Wayne, are you invited to an appreciation night? I mean, everybody is invited. The thing is,
of course,
are you guys going to show up?
And doesn't matter if you smash it now, later, or tomorrow. If you smash the thumbs up button, it helps with the visibility of the show. Thank you so much.
It does, and all we want to do is grow. You know, if you don't know what an appreciation night is, head on over to our YouTube channel, type in the keywords TBV Appreciation Night, and check out one where Deontay Wilder came to our Las Vegas edition. You know, check out the New York one where we had numerous fighters there. Even Mauricio Suleiman attended that one. Or check out our very first one in New York, you know, when Ness was rough. No, not even a haircut. I didn't even have a haircut, bro. That's how tough it is to like put together these events, man. Like shit, man, it's difficult.
And if there was a fight you were going to go to, you know what I'm saying? If a fight you was going to see Canelo, Triple G, Floyd, and all that, you want to see somebody get knocked the fuck out. You got a good chance of getting knocked the fuck out.
Too excited with his face, y'all.
I'm just saying, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's Cali, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but I'm with you. I'm with you. Like, forget if there was ever a fight you're gonna come out. If there was ever a fight for us to do an appreciation night around, is this fight. You know, this is a big fight. It's a pay-per-view fight. It's a heavyweight fight, and it's a fight we never seen. You know what I'm saying? Canelo, Triple G, it was what it was that first time. The second time, it was still as packed. It was still as lit. You know, people came dressed up in Kazakhstan outfits and all that. But it's never like the first time. You know what I'm saying? It's never like the first time. So this is something new. And it's in LA. Like LA gets big Mexican fights, you know what I'm saying? It don't get big fights. And you heard Coppinger. Coppinger said that they're trying to do this like a movie. You know, they want to make it like movie star type of shit. So who knows who they're going to be inviting, who's going to be in attendance. But it's going down. You know what this means, right?
Now let me know.
Camp starts next week, baby. In 2 weeks, baby.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, we in there.
I'm going to get that dreamland in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out there in that Tuscaloosa sun. Shit about to get real.
No lie. You might be lucky, bro. It's November, October, so the weather might be like shit 70, like all day, every day.
It be getting cold out there, bro. Real fast.
Yeah, for sure.
Real fast. I don't get it.
that water. But real quick, man, when's the last time we seen two heavyweights above the height of 6'7", top 10, both champions in their own right, coming together like this?
I don't know, Mike, but I'm gonna tell you this: now that the fight is official, now that it's signed, both fighters signed their contracts. You know what I'm saying? Press tour starting. Venue is picked. Yo,
that press tour.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm keeping it G. Like, I know people trying to act like, oh, Fury, he, you know, he's coming off of these tune-ups. He's not on that level. He got 3 years off, whatever. Nah, bro. Listen, at the end of the day, Eric Molina staggered Wilder. At the end of the day, Gerald Washington won 4 rounds. Gerald Washington was like a 17-0, 18-0, 19-0 fighter. Football, baseball, amateur background, no boxing background.
None.
At the end of the day, Duopa, some dude we never heard of, went rounds, closed his eye. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we've had some shaky moments. As Deontay Wilder fans, we've had some shaky moments. We've had some, you know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is this: none of them motherfuckers was Tyson Fury.
Exactly.
None of them. Now, can someone say, I don't even know who in that list other than Luis Ortiz hits harder than Tyson Fury? Because we gonna say, and the haters gonna say, man, Fury can't punch.
He's 6'9", 270.
But who is Duopa knocked out? And he swelled up Wilder's eye. Oh, Tyson Fury can't punch. He ain't got no knockouts. He's the Marlon version of the heavyweights. Okay, so who's Eric Molina knocked out? But he staggered Wilder. You know what I'm saying?
And Gerald Washington is no way, shape, or form the boxer Fury is. And one thing that a caller brought up that I think is tremendously important. Shout out to my guy, Tyson Fury boxes the exact same way he did before he left. He moves around the ring. He works the jab and he used head movement. This is Tyson Fury at his best. So what we've been seeing is the same old Fury that we're going to get from Vladimir Klitschko, from Steve Cunningham, a guy that likes to move around the ring and likes to box. And that may pose a problem for Wilder if he can't.
Because he's flat-footed. At the end of the day, he's flat-footed. He sits there. He got that wide stance because he's ready to release power on you. And he wants to counter. But for Fury, you also got to equally at least be on the balls of your feet, not flat-footed, because Fury's darting in and out. He's looking to make you look bad. And by that, I mean peppering you with the jab, moving around, hitting you, and not being hit. It don't matter if it's good or it don't, you know? But anyway.
And for all y'all say that Fury ain't got no power, he got some power that'll keep you respectable. Just look at Vlad's face after that fight. But let's get to the callers.
Yeah, man. Let's go out to the callers first. A word from our sponsors.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
We're going out to Javier. Talk to me.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
What's going on, Javier? It's the black dude, right? Named Javier.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
What's your middle name again? I know it's like some Aladdin name.
It's Enrique.
Enrique, yeah.
Hey man, I'm already looking at tickets. It's showtime. I'm finna go ahead and get ready to go. Shit, I've been ready to get the damn time and date. Shit, so and where it's gonna be at. Shit, I think they should go to Atlanta though. I mean, you going to England for Fury, so why not go to Atlanta for Deontay in the South somewhere? Shit. Like we go to New York and shit.
Hey, yo, and that's the major problem. It's like they're saying like, yo, Deontay's not popular That's why we're not going to Atlanta. But they're equally keeping him unpopular by not going to Atlanta and making him popular.
Exactly. That make no sense. Because, I mean, people from Georgia and people from Alabama can go to Atlanta. Like, Atlanta, like 2 hours away from me. So that ain't that far of a drive.
Georgia, Alabama, Florida.
Like, bro, I mean, I don't get it. It's a lot of shit he can do in Atlanta. If you're gonna go to Florida, I mean, go to London for Fury, why not go to the South for Deontay? Like, damn, we can't go nowhere in the South.
No, because they want to make it look like, oh, you're the American, so we're going to New York and LA for you. But that's not, you know.
That shit make no sense.
Yeah.
Like, I think they dropping the ball on that point. Like, why you going to
totally
like they put Deontay out here like
cut it, Javier. Cut it. I love you, but I got to give everybody a minute. We cannot stay here overnight.
I agree with you, though.
In Cincinnati, you up?
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. I can't say it enough. I speak it, believe it, receive it.
Goddamn right.
Great day. I'm looking at flights right now.
Hey.
Now, where the Airbnb?
Yo, and they say he don't got no
where
fans.
Where the Airbnb gonna be?
They say
he ain't got no what? He ain't got no what?
Yeah.
You got people not even 30 minutes after the news come out looking for flights. He got fans.
Oh yeah. My homies talking about going. My homies at work talking about going and shit. Like, oh, you going to see Deontay? Shit, I might too. Oh,
Are they boxing fans?
We out there. I'm out. Oh yeah. I mean, some of them ain't even boxing fans. Like my chick, she from Alabama, but she just happened to know who he is and shit. Yeah, everybody know who he is. And with Michael Coppinger, it was cool to have him on. What he said, maybe he ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he ain't that popular, but I bet you if he tried to pack Alabama's football stadium with a little, he could probably do 40. You know what I'm saying? If the tickets weren't super high or some shit, he could probably do 40. But my only downside to this, I can't train right now, man. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fight. I mean, if it's Jose, I'll knock his ass out. But yeah, man, speak it, believe it, receive it. I will see you guys in LA.
Anthony, thanks for calling in. We're going out to what I believe is a first-time caller or a lost number, 323-712. You're up.
Hey, what's up, Ness? Can you hear me?
I hear you, brother. Who's this? Where you calling from?
All right, what's up, Ness? This is Julio. I'm calling from Los Angeles.
Julio, what up?
And I wanted to say I hope PBC really prices the tickets right, because last time for Mikey's, I don't think if you remember, I called in and I said lower bowl is $300 per ticket. And also, Ness, I want to correct you on when you were talking about J-Lo being at the Canelo fight. I don't think you understand that. J-Lo was there because of Canelo, for the Canelo fight.
No, hell no. J-Lo got a residency in Vegas, Bobby. What's wrong with you? You better Google that.
No, Ness, a regular weekend in Vegas, $50 million. September 15th and Cinco de Mayo, $700 and $900 million. So there's tons of artists that fly to Vegas just for the Canelo fight. You're tripping, Ness. You don't know what you're talking. This is where you lose me a little.
I'm just saying, I'm not arguing that you are not correct. I'm just saying J-Lo has a residency in Vegas already. So it's arguable to, we could both debate whether or not she was there for Canelo or she's already hired to be there because she works at a casino. She has a residency.
But you don't think MGM gives her $150,000 more just to perform on those dates? You're tripping. That's all Mexican artists flock to Vegas because there's going to be 50,000 people there.
Listen, whether or not whenever she sat down with whatever hotel she has a residency on and worked out the specific hot days in the year, she gets a bigger purse. That's not even our business.
Yes,
I'm just saying
you, but
she was a resident.
When,
she's a resident, yes or no? Does she have a residency, yes or no?
Goes, she has a residency, but you don't think Ramon Ayala You don't think Los Tigres del Norte were there? You don't think they've been going there for the last 10 years since Chavez?
But Julio,
you gotta be kidding me, man.
What is it that we're arguing? Because I was saying, listen to me. I was saying that Canelo had the balls to go and still do a pay-per-view with Romeo, with J-Lo, and with Justin
Canelo
Timberlake.
has the balls. They have the balls to be there for Canelo. You're tripping. It's backwards. This is what you don't understand, Ness.
So you're saying Canelo's the star? Wait a minute. No. Hold on. Because now we're getting to the point. You're trying to say that Canelo's the star?
Bring it.
You're trying to say
Canelo is not only the star. He's the past 15 years since Chavez. These dates aren't new. These two new
Julio,
are not
you're trying to say that artists with tens of millions of more followers.
Go there.
No, listen to me.
Just like
listen to me. Oh my God.
Yeah, don't cut him off.
The only point I'm trying to get across is you're trying to say that people who have tens of millions of followers tens of millions more than Canelo were there on that weekend to see Canelo.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That if you don't understand it, all
right. Oh, you got your whole 3 minutes, Julio. You got to call in next time. Listen, all I'm saying is this, bro. Whether any casino is out there paying Romeo more on that day because they know that boxing is going to have a big fight that brings in millions of dollars and thousands of people to the city, that's one thing. But to say that artist flew in and performed on that weekend because of Canelo, get the hell out of here, bro.
And for his point,
go ahead.
I was just say for his point about the $300 bowl tickets or whatever, bro. It's in LA at the Staples Center. You ain't gonna find no damn cheap tickets, bro. I'm just being honest with you.
You might not even get a ticket, right? What's the capacity? 12,000 in there?
I was like 20-something thousand, like 18, 20,000. Let me fact check it right quick.
Yeah, well, you be back with that. We're going out to Troy and Baltimore. Talk to me.
Big up yourself. It's 21,000.
Oh, Troy, can we get our apology now, or are you gonna come up with another loophole we got to go through?
I don't owe you an apology. Man.
Oh,
damn, Troy, boy, you good? 21,000, spot on.
No, I do not.
Oh, so the guy who said the fight won't happen, the guy who said this fight is not signed, the guy. Every time we say, yo, this fight happened, and you say, yo, it ain't signed.
No.
Then when it got signed, you say, yo, there's no venue.
I got to talk.
Now we got to
let him bury himself. Let him bury himself.
Every time I said it, I was factual. There was no date, and there was no venue. Right now, I don't see it being announced anywhere, so I'm still gonna hold tight to my.
Oh my God, we got a guy from the LA Times, man, came on the show. And go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Troy.
From Ring TV.
All I'm saying is this. Let's wait till it officially gets announced, and then boom, it's an official fight. As of right now,
head movement.
It's just here until it's official.
I see you dodging them jabs, okay? Troy. I see you dodging them jabs.
Now, Troy, like what makes you think with all this news coming out that people are just making it up? That they are just fabricating this news.
I didn't say anybody's making anything up. So I'm simply saying that.
Is the ring credible?
Saying that if it's official, everybody's going to announce it.
Bad question, man.
Is the ring credible? Is Showtime credible? Is BoxRec credible?
I didn't hear anything from Showtime. I heard it from the gentleman you had it on. Michael
Coppinger that works for the ring. Michael Coppinger that works for the ring.
Yes.
What about BoxRec? Is BoxRec credible?
What about Frank Warren? Is Frank Warren credible?
There's no such thing as a credible promoter, but
anyway, don't let us waste your call. Don't let us waste your call, Troy. You're gonna duck and dodge. You're gonna duck and dodge like your favorite fighter.
You can't really say that because Wayne Bayside Boxing Fat Apples, they don't call in. At least Troy calls in.
Oh my God.
I hear you loud and clear, bro. Don't worry about it. I hear you.
Okay, yeah. Because I know last time I called in through all the barking you were doing, you said something about betting, and if you don't have no money, you'll shave your head, and it's something about sparring. I'll take you up on the sparring, but I'm not going to be sparring you for a reason. But But I do train my son.
I'm not fighting your son.
Hello?
I'm almost your age. How old is your son?
Why not?
Because I'm almost your age. What you talking about? Why
No,
not?
Hey, son, 21 for the fuck you up.
17.
What
and he's
the fuck?
6'3" and he's 200.
It's over.
Hey, Troy, get out of
200
here.
pounds.
Troy, get out of here.
No. Why don't you do that, man? Because see, listen.
Why don't I fight?
You.
Why don't I fight a nobody
Nor can I spar with
17-year-old kid half my age so he could kill me just because Troy want to? Get out of here.
With
Troy.
all the energy in the world.
Troy, won't you become a Patreon first before you start asking me to go kill myself? Because that's what you're trying to do. What the hell would I be doing in there with a 17-year-old kid? Troy, you ain't nobody.
They have been gay on and knee braces and all. What the fuck? Come on, Troy.
Troy ain't nobody's friend. Listen, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit thumbs up just because Troy is no one's friend. I'm going out to
Troy.
Gary in Texas.
A couple of things. I think this fight is going to do way better pay-per-view numbers than everyone is expecting, right? And if I'm right, what would you say is success? Like 250 or more, 250,000 or more is a decent number?
They called me a fanboy because
So all you're going to do is reiterate whatever Michael Coppinger just said, huh, and pass it on as your own, huh, Gary?
I'm going with
That's
800,000.
what Coppinger said. He gonna come in with the Coppinger safe quote.
I'm saying it'll do that easily. It could do realistically double that. It's an American heavyweight champion, a legitimate heavyweight champion for the first time in like 20 years, fighting Tyson Fury, who's got a huge fan base already, and they both can sell the hell out of this fight. If I'm right, and this does, let's say, 400,000 or 500,000 pay-per-view sales, all Wilder has to do is knock Fury out. If he knocks him out, he's a pay-per-view start. And then I can easily give you 3 names. You ask for Michael Coppinger for 3 names that Wilder could fight on pay-per-view outside of Joshua. If he knocks Fury out, that's easy. I can give you 5 names off the top of my head that would be a pay-per-view sale.
Well, go for
Wilder's
it.
got to knock him out.
You only got a minute, and
Okay,
you already went over that shit.
All right. I'll give you 2 of them. Tyson Fury rematch.
He said 5, now he goes 2.
Big baby.
Huey Fury.
I'll give you.
Cut it.
Absolutely.
Why would Deontay first forget Deontay? Why would the fight fans pay to watch Huey Fury? No offense, but the lesser Fury after you've already beaten Tyson Fury. Like, come on, Gary, come on. And you only get a minute, and I gave you a minute and 50.
Yeah, you give him the rematch, you give him Brazil, you give him Ortiz.
Nah. The rematches are safe. Like, come on, get creative. The rematch.
That was a good fight, though. You can't help but a rematch. Well, barring the rematch, you give him Ortiz, you give him Brazil, and you try to figure out a way that Eddie Hearn allows Dylan White to come up over and play.
Now that we got to fight, it's signed, sealed, delivered, contracts, venue, all that. We need an undercard. The rumored undercard is sexy, but we don't need that. Scratch all that shit. Every man for themselves, and this fight is for Wilder. So on the undercard, it should be heavyweights. Who? The heavyweights that we could potentially see with Wilder. Who? Brazil versus Ortiz. Who else? Fucking Wanaki. I know he's hurt, so you can't get Wanaki. Get Joe Joyce in there with like a Luis Ortiz old opponent. Maybe pay that Brian Jennings money, even though he ain't gonna come. He ain't gonna come. Bob ain't letting him come. They got ESPN. He ain't letting him come. You gotta get Joe Joyce in there with
FA.
Yeah, too soon. Those are 2 separate paths. 2 separate paths.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. What's his trainer name? God, he's gonna kill me. Ronnie Shields said by the end of next year they see FA being in title contention or title contender. So I'm just saying, both of them 5-0. Both of them got a good amateur background. I mean, a loss is not really going to kill one of them.
Well, we set it up for these listeners. They heard it. Let's see what they come up with. We going out to T-Dub in the Lou. Talk to me.
Yo, what is good? What's happening?
What's
happening? Better play and sing a little way. Hey,
you already know we doing over her. You got it.
You feel me?
You know, I'm actually excited about this fight, man. You know, even though I'm thinking, Deontay Wilder win, I think Tyson Fury can give him all type of trouble. Like Ness said earlier, like when you look at Washington, who was like kind of, you know, dictating with their jab against Wilder, and you know that's what giving Fury so much confidence now, because he saw what some boxer has success with. But the thing is, any boxer that has success against Wilder, once they taste their right hand, it was like a backwards mule kick with shit on it right in their mouth, because they couldn't recover. It's like a dying patient. You're trying to do CPR and you just flatline. They just can't recover for it. But it is a damn exciting fight. I am excited what they're going to set the pay-per-view numbers for. Not pay-per-view, but the price of it. That's going to be key. I think Showtime should roll out the fucking red carpet, do the all access, pump the commercials out there, put the American Star out there, and put this guy in front so everybody can see him, because that is worth it.
Cut it. T-Dub, I gave you.
We got a super chat.
20. I mean, yeah, a minute and 20. Go ahead.
Hey, my guy said a fucking backwards mule kick with shit on it. But going out to the super chat from Andre Diakonu, what will the price point for the pay-per-view be? Same question that my guy had.
I mean, they just fucking took us to 85. You know they're gonna keep following suit. We got to 85 because
no way.
Listen, we got to 85
no
because
way.
Mayweather put us at 100. All right, bro. All right.
I hear you.
Skype.
Not for the first one though.
I know you saying no way because you're just expressing your emotions to that statement. But I believe that they're gonna take us to the top. Man, when the last time we seen a $50 pay-per-view? You guys dreaming when y'all be saying that shit every time we
Manny Pacquiao Vargas.
Manny Pacquiao, what Vargas?
Jesse Vargas.
It was
Top
$50.
Rank. Top Rank did their own
you better
independent.
Make sure
it was $49.
$49 pay-per-view. I don't
want to bet the haircut?
I
you want to come ball tomorrow, my nigga?
I won't bet no haircut, but you can just find out just so the fans know that you always right.
No one can stop me, really.
Oh, there's a king croc right there. This croc has enough power in its jaws to whip my ass right off. In the 6th round.
You're gonna be the legend to become a legend. Honestly, these are unbeatable. You're gonna be the legend to become a legend.
What's going on, TBV family? It's been
What up, mate, Alex?
I'm so happy you guys have brought me this news. My flights will be booked tonight, and I just can't wait, man. I've been geeing up for this fight for a little while now, and I'm glad because I haven't been to Los Angeles yet, so I'll definitely be seeing you guys there. I'm hoping you guys are still doing the appreciation night, and just hit me up on the DM as soon as you got tickets in order, and I'll get mine straight away. I'm ready to party with you boys, and I'm so happy for this news. Thanks, guys, for all your hard work and bringing us this great news today. Have a great one, boys.
All right, Alex. Can't wait to see you, man.
$59.99.
And we will. There you go. So it wasn't 50, like I said. We will
said 100 on there.
We will keep you updated, and we're definitely doing an appreciation night. And it looks like we're even going to be working in the Border Wars series some way, somehow into that. We're going to go to D.
Hold on. We got a super chat from B. Polly. I just showed up to the super chat 0.01 cent more than Andre Diakonu. #champ. Goddamn B. Polly.
Yo, let me go out to D in the South. Talk to me.
Hey, killing me, man.
What's good? What's good? Oh man, well, that music to my ears, y'all made that thing pop off like that. Oh yeah. I ain't say I'm a little disappointed. I wanted to go back to Vegas. Ain't nothing like Vegas, man. I love going out there, and but this will be new territory. I ain't never been to California, so hey, I'm happy with the fight got made. You know what I mean? So I care less where the hell it was. If it was overseas, I was gonna try to make it over there, man. So yes, shit. I want to go to the damn fight, man. Cats I was rolling with didn't want to go to the fight. I'm going to this fight right here, whether it's solo or whatever. So I definitely see y'all cats out there. I'm sure y'all can do a live show.
You already know. You already know you made friends with us, so there's gonna be plenty of TBV listeners in LA. So you won't be solo, man. You can head out there, and you gonna bump into Info Joe. You gonna bump into me. You gonna bump into Mike. You gonna bump into Jose from Canada. You gonna bump into Anthony from Cincinnati. You might not bump into Troy because Troy said he ain't going nowhere with that 17-year-old bodyguard. But D, I'm gonna move on to some other callers. We got
another super chat.
It's a spontaneous show. Thank you for calling in. We actually gonna go out to one of the guys you're gonna get to meet. You didn't get to meet him this time around because we were in Vegas, but he was in the LA show, and I know for a doubt he's gonna be at the Wilder fight. He won't miss it. Let's go out to the only person that it ain't no show without.
Mr. Info Joe.
This portion of the show we call In the Know, presented by my brother.
Yo, what's up, my boxing brothers? Yes. Yo, Ness, can I get some cheers, some claps, and some coin?
Okay.
Cheers.
Where the cheers at? I don't know. I got cheers. I'm gonna have to find them for you though.
It's the cheers.
How about the yes?
Oh yeah, I got some yeses for you.
Yes!
Got some of that. I'm gonna keep looking.
Right in your backyard, Info Joe. Right in your backyard.
Oh, I put a clap right here.
Hey,
Damn, I gotta put a color on this. There you go. It's kind of a hollow clap, but there you go. There you go. Clap.
Hey, you know who that's for? That's for the boxing gods. Shout out to the boxing gods, man. And, hey, man, California knows how to party. Man, those who are all over it come to L.A., man. We going to do it big. We going to have fun. And I'm going to put my nominations in for Caller of the Year. Actually, he's an alumni who's been deserving one. N.O., bring your ass to L.A., man. I want to meet you, man. Come from New Orleans, man. I know you a trucker. Drive your ass to L.A., brother. And shout out to my man Donald from Richmond. I put my hat in for him too, and of course Stainless, man. Those are my nominees, man, for Callers of the Year, man. But hey, Ness, I take my answer off of the air. What boxers you gonna try to bring to the party, yo?
Doggy, we gonna make sure that Deontay's there. Whoever else comes, it's whatever. But for the biggest fight of the year and probably the last 20 years, I can't say that right because the AJ had the the Vladimir fight, but whatever. The biggest pay-per-view of this year, we gonna make sure Deontay come through the party. That's all we gonna do because he owe us. He owe us from that last one. You know what I'm saying? And this one is his big one. And I got this. I'm about to be in camp, all fucking camp. I'm gonna make sure that shit happen. You know it. I'm going to work. But Joe, let me get out to some other callers. Thank you for
read the
calling
super chat
in.
real quick though.
Go for it.
B. Paulie. Hey, Mike. Lawrence Okolie is a fucking waste month. Yes, I only said this because he said Wilder was a waste month.
Damn.
Hey, man. Y'all giving Okolie shit.
Okolie ain't never gonna be on this show. He like, oh, that's that
never
show.
That's that the boxing voice. Y'all had a guy on there that I liked, but everybody was giving him shit.
We got a ton of callers, homie. It's just crazy.
Let's get into it then. I'll be quiet.
No. I'm saying,
but when they leave, I'll start talking again.
Listen, I'm just trying to buy time because there's so many I gotta punch in and get the names right. But we're gonna go ahead and go to another Los Angeles resident that I'm sure we're gonna see at the Wilder fight and at the TBV Appreciation Night. And Santiago, I hate to inform you on this live show that Zach might be ducking you. I'm hearing he's pulling out of Border Wars, but we're talking to Santiago in LA. Talk to me.
Well, that's probably the worst news I've heard all day today, that I might not have Zach as my opponent for Border Wars. But the fact that Wilder Fury is going to be in LA and they just announced Shields versus Hammer, dude, I'm hyped. I am so happy, and I'm already making a list of anybody that's not in LA that wants a ticket, so I can go buy them a ticket at the box office, completely avoiding that service fee from buying them online. This is going to be good. I am excited.
Aren't we all, brother? Aren't we all, man? So listen, We've been asking a few people, right? Like, what number you think they need to hit in order for the next fight to be a pay-per-view that
90
fight
seconds.
fans can swallow?
Nah, I'm just highballing at this point, right? I'm not really good at that kind of stuff. But if I were to wager what kind of number they would have to do in order for the next one to be a pay-per-view, at the very minimum, I would say probably 800.
Okay. Well, Santiago, see you in LA December 1st. Let me get to some other callers here. We're going out to man, it's like
seconds.
it's like all my boys calling in a row, all my LA boys.
They feel it. They feel it.
Yeah, no, I see.
And it's 10 o'clock, so it's 7 o'clock on the West Coast.
That's what you get on LA though. There's a lot of fight fans out there. You know what I mean?
And they smoking right now, so shit, they gotta be down with TBV. What you mean?
Long Beach in the house. Yeah.
Yeah. Speak it, believe it, receive it. OMG. I am so excited. Hey, man. We get all the good luck on the West Coast, man. We got great weather. Football comes on at 10 a.m. on Sundays, and we don't have to stay up to 1 o'clock in the morning to watch a HBO fight. And I'm
10 seconds.
I missed a lot of the boxing friends in the boxing community at the Mikey Garcia Robert Easter fight. I decided to stay home that night. Missed a lot of good shit, man. And I'm happy to get another opportunity to be at a big fight in Los Angeles. And plus, it's appreciation night. So then I'll definitely get to see everyone, meet all the homies, and looking forward to that, man. Very excited for it. Let them tickets go, and it's on.
JP, man, thanks for calling in as always, brother. Glad to see you still tuning in, and can't wait to have you at another appreciation night, man. You need to get them calls back up because, JP was actually 2016 Caller of the Year, and he got his award at our TBV appreciation night where Deontay Wilder was actually there damn near all night. So don't be unlike JP and not be at one of these parties because it goes down for sure. We had Peter Quillen in the building. We had Caleb Plant. We just had about everybody over there, and it's only getting bigger, man. That was 2 years ago. This would be 2 years later. But yeah, speaking of someone that was nominated already for that particular party and to receive an award.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you a young fella, and he comes from the Magnolia.
You got your block on fire, remain in the cheese. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. You don't be crying, and it's something you do.
Whoa, it's going down, baby. California, Stable Center. I'm an automatic assume Richard Shaver got his hands in it. It's going down to Stable Center. Ain't no gonna be in the building with the 18 wheels and all, you hear me? Straight like that. Shout out to my man.
Yo, N.O., what's up, baby? I hear you.
Yeah. What's good, man? It's going down. You dig? Brown Squad gonna be in the building. We can't let this shit go long. We got to get him in the ring and then get him out of that ASAP. Because we can't let Fury dance. We can't let the young man dance. You hear me? He going to try to set a step and try to counter punch here and there, try to lay on the ropes and do the Ali. We can't have none of that shit, man. Wilder's going to go in there, spark this dude. Then we gotta get Brazil. And then I guess him and Fury going to fight again because from what I heard, both of them got a rematch clause. So I'm guessing, depending on what happens, let's say Wilder go in there and spark him, right? I guess, let's say we're gonna get himself together. He probably gonna have like a year to make that rematch. So I'm looking at the Wilder, Fury, knock him out, come back, get on Brazil, and then we come back and get Fury again. Then Eddie Hearn got to give us $30 million when it go down with Joshua. That's my call.
N.O., thanks for calling in, man. Can't wait to see you in L.A. We going out to Rick in Denver. Talk to me.
Oh man, this is great news. I'll tell you, if they're gonna try to give us a high price on the pay-per-view, if they got Earl Spence on an undercard, I'm game. I am game, and I will do anything in my power as an American fan to up Deontay's. Just buy the fight, if not go to the fight. LA from Denver ain't nothing. I would definitely do that. So I'm very excited to hear the news.
Well, Rick, thanks for
What do
calling.
you think they charge for that pay-per-view?
Well, I guess Mike believes 59 is as low as they'll go, and I think they might try that 85.
Yeah, I see it more in the 85 probably. But yeah, fellas, thanks for the call. You guys doing a great job. Let's get it going. Thanks, fellas.
Rick, take it easy. Have a good night. Ricky in Florida, talk to me.
Yo, my bad, y'all boys. I'm on the second shift, so.
Guess he can't talk. We going out to John in Louisiana. Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm glad it's finally official. If I don't try to get out there for them, at least gonna order it because it's wild and I know it's gonna be entertaining. Hopefully we get it done quick and then we can go duck hunting.
All right, John. Well, thanks for calling.
With the shots. Blop, 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 blop.
New York City 917-795. First time caller.
Yo, what's good? It's V, man. I'm not a first time caller. This is a new number. What's poppin', Ness?
What up?
Everything blessed, man. This is a super thing right here with the Wilder Fury thing, man. From the start,
Hey,
I
V,
said
where
Fury
in
had
New
the
York?
answer.
Where in New York?
In Jacksonville. I just stuck with my New York number. I never changed it.
Okay.
Well, when I change my number, I always stick with a New York number. Put it that way.
Got you.
But yeah, man, this is a major fight, man, and it's gonna up Deontay's cachet. The only thing I gotta say about that is, from the jump, I thought Fury is a threat for both AJ and Wilder because of style. You know, I feel like he can outbox both of them, and that's gonna be a scary fight for both. Like the guy earlier said, Deontay's got to get him in there and out. He can't hang around because if he lets it become a boxing contest, it's gonna be a clinic, you know.
For sure. Thanks for calling in, brother V.
Real quick, we got a couple of super chats that I want to get to. Dub V, Ness, much love for doing your thing. Mike, you the man. Appreciate that, homie. And we got one from Daniel Alvarez. Sorry I couldn't be on the show, guys, but TBV, the family. Shout out Daniel, man. Big ups.
Let's get to our last caller. And it just worked out that way. So I won't say the typical cliche about saving the best for last. Rafi. Do you owe me an apology?
I never said the fight wouldn't happen. That's Troy.
I don't know. Sometimes I think you guys are the same person.
No, man. Troy's American. Troy's a Yankee boy like you guys.
I don't know. Sometimes he likes AJ so much, I think he's from over there.
No, he's cool though. He's cool. Troy's cool.
He's cool though. He's cool.
How about Mike? Thanks for the shout out earlier, Mike.
What happened?
Yeah, power back at you, Mike. Thanks for the shout out earlier on.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I knew it was you, bro. I knew it was Ralph. I felt like, yeah, man, that one guy with the power back, he might be somewhere in the running. But can you get over to LA, baby? Go ahead and tag along with the Fury bandwagon.
You know something?
He better get to LA and back his boy Fury. Don't send him over across the country alone.
You got to.
I'm going as a neutral. What if I did go? If I did go, I'd go as a neutral.
Now all of a sudden, UK fans ain't Fury backers.
Yeah, I'm backing Fury, but really and truly, when I sit down to watch the fight, I'm just going to be watching the fight. You know what I'm saying? In reality.
Really and truly, you know you're going to be watching the one true heavyweight. One face, one name, one champion, and his name is Deontay Wilder.
Really and truly, I know something that you guys are overlooking. Yeah?
What is that?
That's what that is that, hey, I'm sorry to upset any Fury fans, but Fury stinks the place out, my friend. He stinks the place out. No disrespect, disrespect to the Fury fans.
Listen.
Yeah. I'm listening.
You can't stink the place out if you get put to sleep.
You ain't getting put to sleep. Who's put him to sleep? Nobody's put to sleep.
Fucking Derek Chisora touched fucking Tyson Fury twice in 2 separate fights. You kidding me? Tyson Fury touched himself. Steve Cunningham, cruiserweight, touched Tyson Fury. You crazy?
Yeah.
Wilder's putting him to sleep. Rockabye baby.
That was it back in the day.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury is coming to LA and he is going to stink the place out, win, lose, or draw.
Yeah. Look at what you're wishing on the fight for it to be a stinker.
I'm not what when has Tyson Fury ever excited you?
Oh, I knew it. I was waiting for the Eddie Hearn quote. Waiting for the Eddie Hearn quote.
Yo, bro, I don't live on the internet. I never heard the quote. That's coming from me.
Yeah,
that's coming from me. When has Tyson Fury ever excited you?
Listen. All right. Bye, Ralph.
All right.
FYI, he don't live on the internet. He calling in Skype, listening to a YouTube internet-only show. Damn. But I love you anyway, Rafi. That's why we nominated you as a caller, because you look, you get us there. You get us on the edge of the seat. But I don't want to see UK fans all of a sudden not wanting to back their mans in them. You feel me? Like, that was your man's then, it better be your man's now. You know? But I'm feeling good, man. I'm actually happy it's in LA. You know what I'm saying? I get the big back with some of the homies and Twist one. The weather's gonna be nice. It's not, why it's gotta be LA in the cold though? Like, we can't,
it ain't gonna be cold, dog.
Pool, bro. We can't even get in the pool. Like, damn. Bro, I'm a Caribbean baby.
I know. I'm black.
Lucky for me, I already got my vacay plan the week before. So I'm going to come back with the Killer Cam tan straight to LA like, hot damn, it's a new day. Yo,
Killer Cam tan.
Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTL. I just want to say, man, it's been a fucking hell of a year. Like, I love boxing. And it's been a wonderful year to be a boxing fan. It's keeping us so busy. I mean, this is our 4th show today. Boxing is on the fucking rise. I'm happy. Hopefully you guys are happy. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We at 86,000 and some change. You know, we're trying to get to 87,000 before the day's over. You know, I like waking up and seeing that we accomplish a new milestone. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click that notification bell so that you get the notification every time me and Mike go live, because we out here working. If you want to catch us live, we're going to be in Boston. See us at the DAZN card. We coming to a city near you.
Yo, you can find me on IG at Gross1911 or on Twitter at Gross2312. Before I get to my last thought, we got a super chat from Ruben Salas Jr. If Fury is boring, why did Eddie try to sign him? Killed him.
Well, that's a Fury quote, period. Like, Fury said that back to Eddie when Eddie said that, but he did his thing. He killed them or whatever. It is what it is. Stay glued to the channel because I got some big baby shit. Dillian White was out here talking about big baby. So, I got big baby, going back at that. The whole Manuel Charles situation. Just a lot of stuff, man. We out here working. I'm not uploading none of that tonight, though. I'm about to just, take that shower, take it to just some nest time. You know what I'm saying? Just some nest time now. But
and if you're a real U.S. boxing fan,
he trying to cut me off because he don't want me to say if he keep waking up. I should say if he keep waking up, because I ain't gonna kick his back in like he ain't waking up. He's been waking up. If he keep waking up, well, we gonna keep giving you morning shows. You know what I'm saying? And if you liking them morning shows, you could just hit the thumbs up on this particular video and get it to 1,000 or any other video. As long as we see that number 1,000, it's like, oh shit, Mike, they like the morning show. So make sure we see at least 1,000 likes somewhere so that we know you like the morning shows.
Absolutely. And if you're a real boxing fan and you want boxing to prosper in the United States, just tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a coworker about Deontay Wilder and what this guy possesses in the fight in December, because this is one of the fights that could propel boxing to the next level in the States. So just tune in and support pretty much, man.
Peace.